and welcome to Sarah's Stamping Retreat. Today I'm going to be creating an aperture card with these SVG cutting files from Polkadoodles. So I was really excited to get accepted onto the Polkadoodles design team, and one of the reasons that I wanted to join this design team in particular is because I think they offer a really nice range of products, and some of them are digital files as well. And I think that their products are really great value anyway, but for me the digital files are really good for if you don't want to use something 20 times to get the use out of it. This, for example, is £2.49. I'm not sure how much that translates to in other countries, but that's pretty inexpensive. And so this particular one that I'm using here, I'm actually only using these bits. I'm not actually using the gnome, I'm using the accessories. And it's obviously an SVG cutting file, but I just wanted to point out as well that if you don't have like Cricut or Silhouette or anything like that, you can actually just use this as a file to print, and you can cut it out yourself with scissors. So obviously it's a bit more time consuming that way, but it just means that you can still use these even if you don't have one of the digital cutting machines. So I actually do have a digital cutting machine. I've got the Silhouette. And so I printed and cut all these prior to filming. So I literally just cut all of the bees and flowers once and the leaves twice. And because you can manipulate it in the program, then it was actually really easy just to kind of copy and paste the leaves again to get two lots. So I'll pop those to one side for a second. So then I've got a white 5x5 inch card blank, a piece of blue cardstock. This particular one's the Balmy Blue from Stampin' Up, that measures 4 3/4 inches square. So I'm using these Squarey Swirly heart dies from Polkadoodles today. And so you can see there's the heart, you get this smaller square with this detail on, you get the larger square with the bigger detail on, and then the swirly bit around the outside. I'm going to use this one and this one today. And then I'm going to use this stamp set. So this one's called Spring Wishes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this just with my paper tape into place so that I'm holding the two pieces together. And then I'm also just going to tape this to the centre of my card. And then I'm going to pop this like this through my die cutting machine just to cut out the centre panel. And then I'm also going to use this one to cut another piece of blue out for the middle. So now I've got these pieces both with this aperture in the same place, and I've got this piece that I cut out with the smaller one. And just to show you, this is the piece that cuts out of the aperture, so it has that really nice circle detailing on, so that's a really nice frame. So then I'm going to use this Each New Day Puts a Spring in Your Step stamp. I'm just using my Memento black ink, and I'm just going to stamp this on here because this is just copy paper, I don't need this. And actually that's stamped quite nicely the first time, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. So then I'm just going to arrange some of these cute little images around the outside. I don't want quite as much white border on the bees, so I'm just actually trimming those with my scissors. So then I'm going to add all of these onto my frame with dimensionals. So now that's all on, I'm just going to turn it over and just trim off the bits that overhang. So then I can just glue this onto my card. And then I'm going to pop some dimensionals on the back of this. So then when you open it up, your things there, and you could even decorate it with a couple of these flowers as well. And then when it's closed, you get this really cute card. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's project. If you did, I'd appreciate you clicking like below, and you can also press subscribe if you'd like to see future projects. If you click the bell button and select all, then YouTube will also notify you when I've got new videos available. All of the products that I've used are listed in the description below for your convenience. And there's also a link to my blog, which has a picture shopping list, which can make it a bit easier if you're looking for a specific item. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon.